Oh my God, that was such a rush!
Wait, why do you have his laser pointer and Heisenberg keychain?
Yeah, his keychain flare is how he expresses his quirkiness. He must be in danger.
You can't leave us like this, lady.
Yeah, don't say lady. It makes me feel old. And why is everyone acting like this is my fault? If anything, it's Kyle H's fault. I'm a good person.
Lois Griffin, often seen as the moral center of Family Guy, has had her share of questionable actions. From her reckless behavior to indulging in bizarre schemes, she's done some of the worst things in the show. Today we will be counting down Lois's most shocking and controversial moments in the series. Number 16, spanked Stewie. Nowadays, hitting your child to discipline them is largely frowned upon. Yet, in the episode Peter's Two Dads in Season 5, Lois lets her temper get the better of her.
Stewie, what are you doing? You can't open Meg's gifts.
Hey, these are mine. You hear me? Mine!
Oh, God, not the mine phase. Oh, I've been dreading this day.
I'm entitled to these things, Lois.
With Stewie going through a mine phase, he wrecks his parents' bedroom and destroys a pearl necklace in his tiny rampage.
Stewie, I have had just about enough of this new selfish attitude of yours. Now give that back to Mommy.
Very well then, if I can't have it, nobody can!
In response, his mother spanks him on the derriere, shocking the infant, at least for a time anyway.
Oh my God. Stewie, honey, I am so sorry. Are you okay, sweetie?
After having a nightmare about a muscled Lois beating him, Stewie goes through a kind of inappropriate awakening, which is disturbing. The spanking moment does eat away at Lois as she feels tremendous guilt, so that's good. She isn't a complete monster.
Oh, Stewie!
Yeah?
Look at the mess you made.
Oh, I've made a terrible mess, haven't I?
Number 15. Sold out. Chris hazing freshman students is an outdated and barbaric concept. Everyone has won at some point. Beating them for reaching a certain age is silly, but when Chris is becoming one in Jungle Love, he begins to panic upon hearing about the ritual.
Oh boy, you better watch out for the freshman hunt.
Yeah, that's where seniors hunt down freshmen and nail them with paddles.
Oh man, remember how much fun that was beating those freshmen silly?
As a mother, Lois steps up to assure her son that there's nothing to worry about. Feeling calm, he exits the car to start his new year. Then, Lois honks the horn and outs her son as a freshman before driving off, leaving Chris in a mess.
Now have a good day at school, sweetie. Freshman!
Cue the paddling. Even Mayor Adam West gets involved and then some.
I'm going to teach you the lesson that it is not okay to be a freshman.
With slow-mo, West really goes to town as he paddles Chris. Number 14. Lois judges Quagmires Father. In the 18th episode of the 8th season, Quagmire's dad, Quagmire's Army veteran father, returns to Quahog and reveals that he has been living a lie.
Oh my God! What do you think, boys?
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa!
Everyone, I'd like you to meet Ida.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Ida.
What's up?
I made a crumble.
Oh, how thoughtful. Throw it away in the outside garbage.
In fact, Dan Quagmire is a man trapped in a woman's body and intends to get gender reassignment surgery.
It is a big transition for me, yes, but the answer is I still have it. They just turn it inside out to simulate a vagina.
Come on, Dad. Not a bad option to have in the back pocket.
As everyone adjusts to the surprising news in different ways, Lois uses the opportunity to make fun of Quagmire's father for being a little odd. But number 13. Full-time housewife, part-time brawler. Lois certainly didn't marry Peter for his sensitive nature, but she knows he has a good heart and usually tolerates his casual misogyny.
Typical male fantasy. Women drinking beer. I guarantee you a man made that commercial. Of course a man made it. It's a commercial, Lois, not a delicious Thanksgiving dinner.
The same can't be said for his female co-workers, one of whom takes legal action for his inappropriateness.
Peter, we have a problem.
Mr. Griffin, I'm Gloria Ironbox. I represent one of your co-workers, Sarah Bennett. She's suing you and the company.
To avoid a lawsuit, lawyer Gloria Ironbox sends Peter to a women's retreat to learn sensitivity.
Notice I'm making physical contact with her in order to establish a connection.
I think you'd make even more of a connection if you hugged her, too.
Very good, Peter. That's true.
He returns a changed man, but Lois grows frustrated with his new personality.
I have stories, but first I'm gonna go freshen up and rinse out a few things. Oh, fudge, I broke a nail. Excuse me.
Oh my God, Dad's a chick!
When they meet, Gloria undermines Lois's choice to be a housewife and blames her for Peter's disrespect toward women.
Peter, I'm so glad you could make it.
Gloria, this is my life partner, Lois.
I'm his wife.
His wife, yes. Peter tells me you don't have a career of your own.
Oh, no. Life outside my kitchen is so bright and scary.
But when she mentions the kids, Lois goes off and punches her right in the face.
Excuse me?
I can't imagine how screwed up your kids must be.
You bitch.
This leads to an all-out brawl with the Griffin matriarch coming out on top.
Lois, we gotta go.
Number 12. Gambled away the family's car. Turns out that, just like another animated sitcom mom, Lois has something of a gambling problem.
It's funny, I never knew video poker could be so much fun.
While at a Native American casino, Lois quickly becomes addicted. Although addiction is a serious disorder and doesn't make her a bad person, she first manages to lose the family car, then doesn't really deal with the fallout.
Jeez, I could swear I parked here.
Yeah, you did. But here's the really silly thing, Peter. I sort of bet our car.
Yeah? Okay, I'm not gonna panic. I just need to go back into the casino and find a high roller who will pay $1 million to sleep with my wife.
What? That's ridiculous.
Instead of helping to figure something out, she watches her husband lie to the native elders.
See, I'm an Indian, too.
Excuse me?
You heard me. I'm a member of your tribe. And that entitles me to a share of your wampum, Kima Shabby.
Whoa, wait a second, not so fast. Tell me of your history, of your past.
Oh, I come from a long line of you people.
Then wander off into the woods alone with her teenage son in tow.
Oh, water! Thank God!
Dad, I'm hungry. Are we gonna die?
Of course not. This isn't the first time I've had to find my own food in a while.
She might be addicted to poker machines, but when it comes to responsibility, she's clearly not working with a full deck.
Hell, you know what? Take your crappy car back. Come on, boys. Let's go hit the buffet.
All right, we did it! Let's get the hell out of here.
Number 11. Review revenge. After returning home from a relaxing Nantucket getaway, Lois is already planning their next trip to the same fabulous Airbnb rental.
Hi, Dottie. It's Lois from this weekend. Had such a great time with my family. 3 exclamations, 3 smiley faces.
But the homeowner's negative review accusing the Griffins of theft gets her banned from the app. Even though she frantically apologizes in person and returns the shampoo she stole, Dottie doesn't change the review.
Oh, that's so nice.
Now that this is settled, I was thinking maybe you could change your review.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I can't do that.
Oh, but...
Lois refuses to let Dottie decide her Airbnb fate and stalks her because, of course, she does.
Hello, Dottie.
Lois? What are you doing here?
I brought you dinner.
She then goes as far as becoming a DoorDash delivery driver just to put herself in a position to leave a damning review of her own.
After every delivery, drivers get to rate their experience with the customer. Wouldn't it be a shame if one of only 2 DoorDash drivers on the island gave you a poor review?
Okay.
Type the following. Would
Would
host
host
again.
again.
Lois Griffin may be insane, but you can't say she isn't dedicated.
Also, I opened your locked closet and put on your wedding dress. I ate yogurt in it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God.
Number 10. Kicking her family out of the house. In this episode, Lois's latest obsession is decluttering the entire house.
So I want everyone to go through every single item you own, and if it doesn't kindle joy, throw it away.
Following Trisha Takanawa's book, Throw It Away, what begins as a harmless project turns into a delusional attempt to have the perfect minimalist home.
I love it. Perfect.
Lois gets into a cleaning frenzy, tossing out everything and eventually everyone.
I tell you to clean your rooms, and the first thing you do is put all your science projects in Stewie's closet.
Mom, we didn't...
Stop arguing and get rid of it. And give me those glasses. They're cluttering up your face.
Once she's left completely alone in a white void, Lois realizes she's still nowhere near being happy.
But I did what the book said.
She has a meltdown that ultimately leads to her joyously rolling around in trash.
Oh my God!
It's not unusual for Family Guy characters to seamlessly go from one extreme to another.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
But seeing Lois's journey from obsessive clean freak to literally calling herself garbage is hilarious. Number 9. Ran a drug lab. After experiencing a crime wave in Quahog,
You have a white wallet? Yeah, just like Truman Capote. Who's Truman Capote? What a surprise. The muggers never heard of Truman Capote. There's a library card in there. Use it.
All the fish in the bucket now. Not one fish at a time as a reward. All of them.
Okay, take it easy.
the Griffins decide that the best choice for their family is to go live on a farm in season 11's Farmer Guy. And it doesn't go well.
Just think of this farm as our next great adventure. Like when we tried to invade the city of Troy.
Peter, I don't think this is the right horse.
They immediately begin to lose a lot of money.
We haven't grown a single crop to sell. And meanwhile, you're spending half our money down at the general store and the other half at the specific store.
As Brian heads to university to help the family, the Griffins' luck is ever terrible as a tornado approaches.
Oh my God! It's a tornado!
And it's coming this way! We gotta run! But hang on, guys. It might just be the Tasmanian devil.
Come on! Into the storm cellar!
Seeking shelter in the storm cellar, they discover a drug lab.
Look at all this stuff. Burners, plastic tubing, 12 cases of cold medicine.
You guys, I think this is a meth lab.
Oh my God. You mean like as in DRUGS?
After some reservations, Lois goes all in on running it.
Well, right now, our family needs us to sell illegal drugs to the tank top community. What do you say?
All right, Peter, we can make one meth, and that's it.
Even when Brian returns and discovers their illegal activity, she immediately exclaims, he can't have any of the money.
What? Oh, yeah, we're meth dealers now.
Yeah, you missed it. My teeth came in and then fell out again.
I don't believe this. Are you guys insane? We're rich is what we are. Look at all that cash, Brian.
He don't get none of that. He wasn't here for it.
Number 8. Inciting an outbreak. If we've learned anything these past few years, anti-vaxxers are bad news. In season 15's Hot Shots, Lois joins their ranks and causes havoc when she refuses to vaccinate Stewie against measles.
Hey, you guys, is that my laptop?
Yeah, sorry. We were looking something up. We were gonna get Stewie vaccinated, but now after our research, we're definitely not.
After holding anti-vaccine rallies, many parents follow her lead and don't protect their children.
Number of childhood vaccines has tripled in the last generation. And why is that? Because heartless corporations make billions of dollars by foisting garbage and poison upon our children.
This leads to the disease spreading through the town as it goes into lockdown.
No one may enter or leave the city.
Oh, that's the guy who bought the bullhorn at the park.
Oh, this is awful. awful. It's all our fault.
And look, Joe's arguing with a state policeman over jurisdiction.
Thanks, Swanson. We'll take it from here. It's a state matter now.
And around 150 people perish in this viral outbreak. Stewie, frightened to be exposed, flees.
If I can just escape this quarantine and make it to the next town, I'll be able to get that vaccine I need. Stewie, I'm you from the future. You've got to get the hell out of town before you get sick. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
He's eventually saved by Sean Penn, whom Lois reacts to coldly because he played the title role in the 2008 film Milk.
Sean Penn?
That's right. Two-time Oscar winner Sean Penn.
What are you doing here?
I'm bringing vaccines into your quarantine town.
When he shows he has a load of vaccines to help the town, she again reacts poorly.
Right, well, I'll take my son now.
I've brought enough vaccines for your whole town. I hope you realize that vaccinations are not a freedom of choice issue. They're a public health issue.
Great, just what I needed, a lecture from liberal Hollywood.
This whole thing has been a lecture from liberal Hollywood.
Number 7. Orchestrated a hazing ritual on a classmate. As it turns out, Lois's bad behavior is nothing new. Back in high school, Lois was one of the pretty and popular girls for no reason other than to torment her. She told a young Joyce Kinney that she'd made the cheer squad and then humiliated her in front of the entire school.
When you took the blindfold off, I was standing in front of the entire school with my pants around my ankles and a hot dog in my mouth.
This is no joke, and a prank of this scale would seriously mess someone up. Poor Joyce probably isn't the only one who might need professional help. Lois also apparently has some issues that could do with some tending to. Number 6. Child neglect. Chris and Meg knocking Stewie down the stairs and causing him a massive head wound in season 80's. Brian Griffin's house of pain is bad enough.
Well, I'm off to buy imaginary groceries.
But then the duo does their best to hide the injury from everyone, which obviously doesn't work when it progressively gets worse.
Chris, I'm worried. Stewie's still unconscious.
Maybe he's just sleeping.
Is Stewie in here?
Yeah, yes.
Well, can you give him to me? It's time for his dinner.
Once Peter is on board and realizes it's serious,
Dad, I'm so sorry. We should have told somebody, but we were too scared and...
he tries to frame Lois by throwing Stewie under her car as she reverses.
Oh my God! Stewie! Oh God, what have I done?
Looks like you ran over him, Lois.
After freaking out, she then states that she and Peter need to cover up the accident just like Chris and Meg did.
We have to cover this up.
Yeah, but what?
Let's put a hat on him to cover the wound, and then let's get some makeup and draw eyeballs on his eyelids and find a way to pin this on someone else.
Number 5. Became addicted to shoplifting and went to jail. Lois is never short on bad behavior. So when she's a little short on cash at the supermarket...
I'm a little short. I'll have to put the ham back.
She decides to just steal what she can't pay for. In no time, she's hooked.
I thought you put that back.
Oh, no, I put the other ham back.
I don't remember another ham.
Well, you were too busy eyeballing that red book with Glenn Close on the cover.
Trying to recapture that high, she continues to steal until she's finally caught.
Oh my God, that was such a rush.
Sorry, Lois. Regulations. I can't give you any special treatment.
It's okay, Joe. I understand.
Shut up, maggot!
At court, she's sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Here you go. Meet your new friends.
Hi, I'm Lois.
I'm Fisty. That's Stabby and that's Balls. Pull up a chair, we're playing cards.
Oh, okay.
But instead of paying the price, she lets her family break her out.
My God, you know what this means? You're all accessories to my escape.
Although honestly, her escape is so obvious that maybe that one is on the prison guard.
Well, if we're gonna hide out here in Asian Town, we have to find a place to live.
Yes, and we should do nothing to draw attention to ourselves as outsiders.
This forces them to assume new identities and start new lives.
Oh, damn. I say, I seem to have sewn a shoe to my hand. May I go to the nurse?
Replace him!
Although she eventually sees the light, the price she makes her family pay for her actions is criminally high. Number 4. Became a corrupt mayor. Like many a politician, Lois sets out to become mayor of Quahog with her heart in the right place.
Well, folks, this is it. The last of the votes have been tallied, and we're getting the final results in now. Quahog's new mayor is Lois Griffin.
But it doesn't take long for her selfish impulses to kick in. Once elected, she vows to clean up the local lake and be a better mayor than the unstable Adam West. But before long, she's skimming off the top of the leftover taxpayer money from the lake cleanup project to buy herself expensive gifts.
Wow, Mom, is that a new purse?
Yeah, that looks pretty expensive.
Well, don't tell anybody, Brian, but I was a little naughty. I may have dipped into the tax surplus.
Wait a minute, you used taxpayer money to buy yourself a handbag?
Soon, she's being bought out by oil companies so that they can return to dumping waste into the lake.
Do you think you can give me a little mayoral discount?
Well, I think you're doing a great job, Mrs. Griffin, but my boss would kill me.
How's everything going out here?
Fine, Mr. Voorhees.
Good, because if you screw up, I'll kill you.
Hi, Bob Grossbeard, Quahog Oil. I'd like to buy you that coat.
Really?
All I ask in return is that you let my company do just a little bit of dumping in your lake.
When you're this easily corruptible, maybe public office isn't for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Quahog Oil Refinery, we would like to thank Mayor Lois Griffin for our newest waste pipe. Let the dumping resume.
What's going on? Everybody dead.
Number 3. Dispatched a jaywalker. After traumatizing their son by killing off, the fictional Arthur Valentine made up to make him feel better on Valentine's Day.
I'm afraid Arthur Valentine isn't real.
What? Not real? Then who leaves those notes with all the misspellings?
Well, first, Chris, English is a very fluid language.
We're sorry, but you're old enough now to know the truth. He doesn't exist.
Chris becomes catatonic.
Chris, you doing okay? It's Mom and Dad. We thought we'd... Awakenings!
Peter, I'm not sure that's
Awakenings!
You're gonna hurt him if
Awakenings!
Peter, knock it off!
While Lois is minding him, she confides a dark secret to him. She once killed a pedestrian.
Listen, I've never told anyone this, but I killed a jaywalker in 2002.
She whispers that at the time, the jaywalker seemed old to her, implying that her death somehow mattered less.
She looked old, but she was only 51. I mean, back then, that was old to me. It's why I always talk and ask questions so much. When there's any moment of quiet, I think about her. That's why all mothers do that.
Maybe that's why Lois was the one behind the wheel when she and Peter dispatched Arthur. She'd already done something like this before.
Arthur! Oh my God, he's dead! He's dead!
Lois has done a lot of things, but now we can add killing someone to the list.
Arthur Valentine?
Chris, you're okay!
But I saw him die. That can only mean one thing. He must be a zombie!
What are you doing?
I've seen The Walking Dead! I have to destroy your brain and then talk about it for the next hour!
Chris, take it easy! You're gonna kill me!
Dad?
Number 2. Attempted murder and kidnapping. If there's one thing we know about Lois, it's that she has a tendency to hyper-fixate on the smallest things, especially if she thinks it gives her life meaning. When she obsesses over becoming House of Brew's Customer of the Week, she starts out being extra friendly to the staff.
Morning, Kyle, Lisa, Kyle H.
Morning, Lois. What'll it be this morning? The usual?
You know it. And with the morning I had, better make it a large.
So, the usual.
But another week goes by without the honor, and she spirals out of control.
We'd like to announce this week's Customer of the Week.
Huh? I've never seen them do it live. This must be what it feels like to see Bruce.
This week's Customer of the Week is... Lester!
Lois uses a barista's peanut allergy to create a situation where she can be a life-saving hero.
Okay, I'll just pour some of these Planters peanuts into Lisa's car. The official peanut of poisoning people with allergies.
Instead, the allergic reaction causes a horrible car accident, putting the girl in the hospital.
Oh, shaving cream! Oh, shaving cream! Oh, shaving cream!
Lois kidnaps another employee who learns of the crime, and then his roommates.
I'm a good person. Now, there are two ways we can go from here. You can give me your absolute trust, or I can get you hooked on heroin. Heroin's not bad. Not having heroin, that's what's bad.
You can trust me.
She obviously never gets the award, but she does get a jail sentence.
You can finish the dishes, and then I gotta take you in.
You can't take her away, Joe!
And you can put in one load of laundry. Then I gotta take you in. After that, you can write down the Wi-Fi login. Then I gotta take you in.
Number 1, her constant bullying of Meg Griffin has always been the butt of the family jokes, taking some serious abuse from the family nearly all the time.
Look, Meg, I don't know what your problem is. I thought Dad's humming was pretty entertaining.
You know what? This is what I'm talking about. This is a perfect example. You're my brother. You're supposed to be on my side, and you're such a bastard to me.
How am I a bastard?
While most of the abuse has come at the hands of Peter,
Damn it, Meg, will you stop that? That is so annoying.
Oh, that was annoying? What about your stupid, obnoxious humming?
Meg, don't talk to your father like that.
Lois has gotten her fair share of insults at Meg, with some of them hurting Meg to the point where she confronts Lois.
Aw.
All right, Meg, that's enough. You've had your little dramatic outburst.
Hey, I got an idea, Mom. How about we talk about Chris's mother, huh? Why don't we talk about you?
Oh, for God's sake, look, let's not turn this into some big thing, okay?
In Seahorse Seashell Party, Meg finally stands up to the family, particularly to Lois.
Look, the bottom line here, Meg, is that you're just taking your own problems out on everyone else.
Oh, my problems? Oh, I see. Is this coming from my role model mother, the shoplifter, the drug addict?
Meg points out all of Lois's shortcomings and deems her a bad role model for her, as well as a terrible mother.
Are you? Are you a better person?
What's your point, Meg?
My point is that with all the irresponsible, reckless, idiotic behavior in your past, that somehow you have the nerve, the arrogance to consistently and ruthlessly point out my shortcomings.
This causes Lois to break down and realize that she has definitely taken Meg for granted and strives to do better in their relationship.
And honestly, when I turn 18, I don't know that I ever want to see you again.
You're right. You're right. I'm a terrible mother. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Meg. Can you ever forgive me? Oh, God.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more Family Guy content.